Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
yes, we are here.
Yes, we
That
are.
was up. Seems like forever.
It seems like forever.
But we are here. We are here. I, of course, am Sharita.
I am Winsome.
I am Sylvia.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Winsome. Woo, guys, we are back. We are so
here.
glad you are here.
Yes.
Just like any other time, we are going to highlight a Black-owned business, which is great because guess what?
What?
This month is National Black History Month. I mean,
Black.
support Black business owners month. My bad. Well, we 365 on Black History.
That's right. That's right.
365.
That's
My
right.
bad. But this is the support Black business, supporting Black business month.
Okay.
So if you aren't supporting Black business already, you need to go ahead and get yourself together and start supporting Black businesses. On today, I want to highlight a Black business, KLR Consulting,
Okay.
which is owned by Katrina Long Robinson, formerly the vice mayor for Westlake.
Okay.
She now does consulting for education, consulting, and political consulting. So she has some education.
Yes, she does.
People that she works with, and some politics.
Right.
And politicians, politics. She does it all, guys. It's a
Yeah.
lot. Good
Community activist.
Yeah, she knows it all. She does it all. She
Well
does it all.
rounded. Yeah.
And so her contact information is on the screen. You can follow her on Facebook, Instagram. She also has a LinkedIn. Okay, that's where you can find her professional people.
Yes.
KLR Consultants. I'm not just highlighting her because I know her and she's family, but she does an awesome job with making sure things are together.
She does speaking engagements.
She
name
preaches,
it.
whatever you want to have her come do.
Katrina gonna get you.
Yeah, she is. She does not discriminate on what she can do. But follow her if you need anything community-wise. She has the connects. She knows the people. And so we wanted to highlight KLR Consulting on tonight.
All right.
Go one time.
One time. All right. So thank you so much for that. I am here to tell us why we are here. All right. Let me do it this way.
Okay.
So for my why are we here this week, I am going to, it's a quote. It is a quote.
All right.
But I'm going to actually give or offer you some things to do. All right.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing.
We offering up.
Yes, we are offering up. Yes.
Offering up.
Live. So let's go. So live with intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Walk to the edge. Listen hard. Practice wellness. Play with abandon. Laugh. Choose without regret. Appreciate your friends. Continue to learn. Do what you love. Live as if this is all there is.
Wow.
Live
as if this is all there is. Leave
Mighty.
it all here.
Oh, that was
Leave
good.
it all. Thank you.
That's really good.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I be trying. I try to stay
That's
up.
fancy.
That was so fancy. Well, that was really, really good. So on tonight, we're going to get into what, y'all? The conversation.
Oh, Lord.
So I guess you all are probably wondering, what are we conversing about tonight?
Yes.
Well, we will be talking about acceptance
Uh-huh.
versus
Uh-huh.
rejection. I'll say that again. Acceptance
Oh boy.
versus rejection.
Okay.
So I know you all are all open. Get ready to ride with us on tonight.
Felt like a clap in my
Yes.
spirit because I feel like you're finna try to dig.
So, yes, I am.
Yeah. She done
Y'all
put on a
already know.
therapeutic hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So let's start out with defining what acceptance and rejection is, and then we're
Okay.
going to move into our next phase of what we're going to do on tonight.
All right.
Okay.
So, acceptance is the action or process of being received as an adequate or suitable, typically to be admitted into either a group, a community, or a space. So that's wanting to be accepted into some type of community, some type of relationship, friendships, things of that nature.
Mhm.
Then rejection,
Mm.
the act of not giving someone the attention they want or expect, or not accepting them for who they are. So, or either it is something that you refuse to have,
Mm.
take, or recognize. So
Talking
that's
hard.
kind of like pushing something
So hard.
or someone away. All right?
She already talking hard. I hear you. She already talking hard.
Oh God.
We're just here. Y'all
So,
already know. Get your pens and papers.
You can
Take
get
your
your pens
notes.
and paper. I want you all to take notes. But what they don't know is they're getting ready to do a little something with me. We're getting ready to do
I
a
should have bought
little.
my slushy. God, I should have bought my slushy.
We're getting ready to do a questions game on
Mm.
acceptance and rejection.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
So, what you all are going to do on tonight for everyone,
Okay.
and along with us, is you're going to give me a number 1 through 10, but you're going to say whether you want a question on acceptance or rejection. Okay.
All right.
So you're either going to say acceptance number 1, or acceptance 3, or rejection 5, rejection 10. Now, the higher the number you go is the more intensity of the question.
Thank you for letting me know that. I'll
Okay.
take 0. 0 for 100, Alex.
So let's just jump in. So who wants to start, or do you want me to just choose?
You might want to just choose because me neither sister gonna want to go first.
All right, so Sharita, let's start with
I
you.
feel it in my stomach.
Let's go. All right, you want acceptance or rejection, and you want to do
What
1,
number?
Okay.
5, 6, 3.
Let me do.
Look up. Lift up your
Let me
head.
Lift up your head.
Let me start off with acceptance.
Okay.
Number 1. You want me? Let me start off light.
All right, you want to start out a little lightweight?
All right. Let me
Ooh,
see.
okay. All right. So, do you accept people the way they are?
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing tonight, Gab. Okay. Do I accept people the way they are?
Yes, do you?
My answer to that question would be I feel as if I try to, without criticizing, without looking at maybe the things that I would feel are not to my liking.
Okay.
But I do feel like I accept people the way they are, especially if I'm in the process of getting to know them.
Okay. All right. So that was yours.
Yes.
However, sister, if you would like to add anything, you most definitely can.
Beautiful.
No. I think you did perfect.
I'm trying to make it like we starting light.
Okay.
Trying to push us
All
hard.
right. Well, I guess I won't say my answer.
You can feel free to share tonight.
We'll keep going. So, sister.
So I will have rejection one.
Yes, I'm telling you, go low.
So y'all see how they going very low, right?
Yeah, we start low.
They want to start out. Okay,
Yeah.
we gonna start too heavy.
Yeah.
All right. So with rejection,
Okay.
all right.
All right.
What is your take, your view,
Uh-huh.
or your feelings
Okay.
about rejection in general?
In general?
In general, what is your take and view and feelings on rejection?
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
This is great. This is great.
Uh-huh.
So give me the definition one more time. Okay, no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know. Y'all.
All right. So what's my take on rejection? I think that people are rejected for many reasons.
Okay.
Sometimes it has to do with themselves. Sometimes it has to do with the other person. But I think rejection is individualized, but it has a lasting impact on the person who is being rejected. That's
Okay.
what I would say.
All right.
I like that
I
answer.
like that answer.
I
That
do
was
like
real
that
good.
That was a real specific but very nice, gentle answer.
Okay.
It was a
Because
very
we
nice,
starting
gentle
out
answer.
easy.
We
Yeah.
starting out easy. We starting out light. All right, Sharita, what number you going for?
Oh man,
In
you
acceptance or
I
rejection?
see what you're doing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with acceptance number 4.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, acceptance. All right,
Oh, Lord.
we getting somewhere.
Oh Lord.
All right.
I just want to take the time while she's getting ready to ask me the questions to welcome again everyone who's on here.
Yes, thank you so much for being here tonight.
We thank you all for joining us. But Sharita, so what have you always wanted to be accepted for? Or is there anything that you've ever wanted to be accepted for?
Wow.
And if not, what is something that others like to be accepted for?
Okay.
No, I want you to make it personal.
Oh.
Come on.
Personal.
I see
What
what this
else?
is.
What else?
I should have bought my slushy for real, and they trying to make me think too hard.
You need this.
Well, what have I always wanted to be accepted for? Okay, so I've never been someone who feel like they need to be accepted because I'm my own person. So
Okay.
I'm not looking for acceptance.
Okay.
But if I had to have something, I want to be accepted or be known for my integrity, my honesty, being committed and consistent in things that I do.
That's good. That's good. Because when I was looking at this question, I thought along those same lines, but I was thinking about I wanted to be accepted for how I'm wired. We're all wired differently.
Right.
That's good.
So you want to be accepted for what you bring to the table,
Yeah.
who you are, what your character is, and especially, like you said, your integrity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that
So
was good.
I never had to fit in to be accepted.
Mhm.
But if I had to, that would be what it is.
And we all are different.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we're all wired differently.
Yeah.
So, all right.
That may be just my background or training or something. Like my mom I had a very good self-esteem about who I was.
Mhm.
And then everybody else figure it out.
Okay.
Catch up.
All right. Play catch up.
Yeah, play catch up.
Okay.
That wasn't my testimony, but thank God that.
What was your testimony?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, everybody is
Yeah,
different.
Yeah, so
you
you can share
share the
You
world.
can chime
Since
on
we're doing
in. We'll get
personal
back.
things.
We'll get
Yeah.
back to.
You was
chime
real
in.
happy about me
Yeah,
chiming
chime in.
in. Lord have mercy.
Because
No, I was just saying that not everybody grew up like that.
Yeah.
Feeling like, I'm my own person, like you catch up with me or whatever. I think some of us grew up in a different type of situation where it was like, will people ever accept me, or will people ever see me or whatever. So I think it really just kind of depends on the person, the individual. Because everybody isn't like that, and some people are looking for that validation, that acceptance, that that nudge,
Mhm.
that validates like you're important, like you're significant. So yeah.
That's good.
That was
Man,
good.
it may be somebody else.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The older I get, I don't know. Things could change, What do y'all think about that?
You said what the older,
The older you get. Sometimes
Okay.
you start off that
you start
way,
off one way,
and then you feel along the way as you get older that maybe I do need to see if people do they see me?
Yeah, because for me, it's like, what's the point of being like? We say certain things, like like what was that lady named? The Winans, Vicky Winans. Long as I got, it is just like, long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. But it's like, really, like, but is that the way that Jesus even intended for us to live? So I think for me, I have kind of been retraining my brain a little bit because of some of those messages of like, you don't need nobody, like, grind it out, do it on your own and things like that. But this chair that I'm sitting on is the product of somebody else. This camera that I'm looking through is the product of somebody else.
Right.
So how can we do life alone?
Right.
Like, everything that I engage on a daily basis, somebody else had their hand in it. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Okay, boy.
Beautiful.
Acceptance number 4.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what you're doing.
All right. So, Sister Wynn, acceptance or rejection?
I'll keep going with rejection because, Sharita doing acceptance. We're going to switch it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3.
All right. We're going to go to 3.
I don't know what it says.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So,
God.
do you feel
Okay.
rejection comes from childhood trauma?
It can.
Okay.
I mean, it can. I think that the impact of childhood rejection is seen more often than we think.
Right.
I'll put it that way. Sometimes the behaviors that we exhibit as adults are a direct reflection of that rejection. But if we haven't conceptualized it, if we haven't really put it into context, then sometimes we mislabel, right? Like a person that will be like standoffish, right? We'll call them, well, she's so standoffish, like nobody can connect with her or whatever. But if you put her life into context, there might be some rejection in there that now she kind of self-protects or, do these things to guard themselves. So it can be.
Yep. And some people unknowingly fit into that criteria that you said, and not even knowing that they do have childhood trauma from things that have happened to them, and that's the reason why they react the way they do.
That's good.
So,
That's good.
that's good.
Okay.
All right, Sharita, what you going with? You want to stick with rejection?
Don't trying to tell me where I'm going. I'm going to go with rejection number 1.
Okay. Rejection number 1. All right.
Y'all, we nervous. Y'all should see us. We like
they are, y'all, they are very nervous. Very.
We don't know.
Yeah, with Carol.
Yeah, Carol shook us to check it up a little bit.
So, have you ever dealt with rejection? And if so, how did it make you feel?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you into the therapy room here. All right. Have I ever dealt with rejection? How to make you feel? Yes.
Okay.
I have dealt with rejection before. And how did it make me feel? It has some different feelings to it. Sometimes you get sad, it make you angry. You questioning, well, why, didn't they accept, or why did they reject? Just trying to figure out, you're trying to put pieces together that you may not even know are pieces. And so it does not feel good at the beginning, but then once you kind of put the pieces together and you realize it might not have really been you, it could have been what they was dealing with, or, you learn a lesson in it. Yeah, you should learn a lesson, whether it's about yourself or the other person. But it does not feel good at the beginning, the onset of it. It's all depending on how you work through that process.
Yeah. That is true. Because in rejection, you
Listen.
feel disappointed, and that's a
Yes.
feeling that we all
I mean,
don't want to feel.
It can pierce
So-
your spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, for those of you on the line who've been rejected, it can pierce your spirit. It can, cause heartache. It cause a lot of things, but it's how you manage through that.
That is so
process.
true, because it can cause you to want to give up
Yeah.
on something that you even love doing, or you desire to do to even help others as well. So it's not a good feeling, but you can't do what? Can't give up.
Don't put it down.
All right.
Don't give up.
Write that down.
You got a right to make it. Uh-oh. Don't give in.
When you're rejected, sometimes don't give up.
They so
All
churchy.
right. Okay. All right.
All right. So
Let's go.
I am going to go with acceptance, number 6, please.
All right. All right. Mm.
We just trying to help y'all on tonight.
Yeah.
Now you
All
can
right.
go use it and talk about it later, but we're helping tonight.
All right. Do you feel you are accepted in the environments you occupy?
Oy vey.
Look, they on edge tonight.
Oh my God!
They on edge tonight, y'all.
Oh my God! You definitely right.
Okay, so I'm gonna say yes and no.
Okay.
Oh Lord, yes, because the virtue behind acceptance, right, is that you have to consent to accept,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so that means that a person gets to choose whether or not they accept you or not. It's not my choice whether I am accepted, because you have to consent to accept me. That's a part of the definition.
Right.
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 And so that's why I say yes and no,
Right.
because there are spaces where I feel like I am accepted in on one level because I can do this, that, and the third, but then the other parts of me don't get consent to be in that place.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Just breathe.
Wait,
Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe.
Wait,
Do that.
Everybody
Put
breathe.
me out. Add me and you on tonight. Please write that in the box.
And did you get it?
Did you get it?
Did you get it?
She got to get that.
wait.
You can't
Okay,
say it one more time.
okay,
about
okay.
consent.
Okay. So acceptance is connected to consent. So you have to consent to receive a person into a space.
Mm-hmm.
And so Carol asked me, do I feel like I'm accepted in the environments that I occupy? And I believe that in some environments, I'm accepted on this dimension, but then the other parts and pieces of me, I'm not accepted because it can be threatening to some people, right? So I'm accepted. The parts of me that make people feel comfortable, they give consent for that part.
Mm-hmm.
But the part of me that causes people to feel a little bit uncomfortable, sometimes I don't always have consent.
Exactly. Ooh. I'm just gonna let that stay right there because we could go.
I don't know if I feel like I needed to yell or something. I'm trying to just breathe it out. Because you said a mouthful.
Because a lot of times people don't consent to the other part of you that can help push them into other places.
Correct.
And you just, I'm gonna send you an offering.
Okay, praise God.
I'm gonna give you a love
Cash
offering.
app.
Yeah. If you want a love offering, if you want to sow on that word, you better sow on that word. Let me tell you, honey.
Oh my
Because that just blessed about 1,000 of y'all.
And me too. Just blessed us sitting right here.
Because that you don't think about that when you think about being accepted.
Yeah.
That somebody has consent, and that just answered like my one and only question I ever had.
Wow.
Child,
Wow.
I'll send you your cash.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
Okay. But come
All right.
on, y'all. It's true
Okay.
now.
It is.
Because some people will want certain parts of you.
Mhm.
Like they'll want the administrative part of you, the organized part of you,
Ooh.
right? But when
Wait,
it comes to the you that like calls
Why
things
we
out,
holding your hand?
they don't want them. I don't know why y'all holding my hand. What is that? What?
Child, what we going? What's going on?
Ooh, the way I'm looking at me and take a picture.
They got to see the whole thing.
Look.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Y'all
goodness.
are a mess.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
All right, y'all.
right,
Ooh,
we
I
go.
hope somebody. Acceptance or rejection?
What is the
Okay,
time?
what
Okay, we
What
got 5
time
minutes.
yet?
Okay,
Oh,
we got
God.
4
Okay.
minutes.
We got 5
Goodness,
minutes to
man.
get this
Okay.
in.
All right.
I'm going with rejection number 8. I'm still 2.
Oh,
Acceptance.
goodness.
Number 8.
Number 8. I know
Number
number 8, but oh, goodness.
Y'all might as well just summarize because we're not gonna get to number 8 with the time
We
we
may
have.
have to finish this on the next show.
Yeah.
But
We may have
go ahead
to.
and give me 8. Come on.
All right. Oh, goodness.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to hit this real quick. Why do you think people are rejected in the church?
Oh, Lord.
God.
See, that's what I'm saying. We
Oh,
can't.
God.
Come on now. We need a whole hour for that.
Oh, Karen, we
yeah.
may have to bring that one back now,
Yeah,
but I'm
nah.
going to give us quick
Mm-mm.
brief.
Okay,
Right.
do a quick
Because
brief.
I'm the baby minion of the month. What I'm going to say with that is, why do you think people are rejected in the church? First of all, it's
Oh,
going to go
God.
back to what Pastor just said. Because I'm calling Pastor. It is because they don't understand that everybody's not going to accept everything about them. So of course they're going to feel rejected
Right.
when they don't. God, Jesus, that blessed me.
Yes, you don't even
They are.
understand.
So they're going to feel the rejection piece because they were looking for someone to accept them, whether it's their pastors, their leaders, their ministry workers. Everybody at some point, as you have stated, looks for acceptance. Whether
Yes,
it's in
everybody.
the early,
everybody wants. That's the human
whether
race.
it's in the
Everybody wants to
early
accept it.
stages of life, whether it's in the middle or the end.
Yeah.
And so I think what we get it wrong in the church is we're coming into a place that's like a healing place, thinking everybody gonna accept you, and they raggedy and toe up too.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mighty God.
So we want sick people to help sick people
Mm-hmm.
to heal sick people. And I want to be accepted by somebody who's sick too.
Mm.
It could be, and I'm talking leaders, I'm talking pastors, I'm not putting, they
It's
know.
no
Everybody.
I'm talking about everybody.
This is for
Because
everybody.
let's just think
'Cause
about it. All
everybody's
us
human.
came to the
Yeah.
church. Why? To be healed. We come in the fellowship. We come in to find Jesus.
Mhm.
And again, everybody is not going to consent to those pieces. Oh, God. All right.
And so with that, I do feel that's why people feel they are being rejected in the church. And so because you asked the question about do you accept people the way they are, when we come into the church, I don't know why we think we're going to come to a place of healing and a place of correction and reprove and rebuke and love, and think that because I don't accept something that is not necessarily always right based on our biblical, okay, then you gonna feel rejected because I'm not.
Listen, I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this in my 3.9 seconds, and I'm gonna say the whole church situation is because you reflected in the form of me, and I'm rejecting me, so I'm rejecting you. We are all having a human experience.
Exactly.
We're all having a human experience,
All right.
right? And if you reflect the me that I used to be, the
It's
me that
gonna-
I'm trying to run away from, of course I'm gonna reject you.
Right.
Because I'm still
I'm
struggling.
trying to.
Right.
Child,
Right.
I'm trying to break that
And I'm
bondage.
seeing you in the mirror.
Correct. You're
Okay.
mirroring me.
All right. Okay.
And again, I'm going to preface this by saying we're talking from head to tail of
Yeah,
the church.
This
The
is-
body.
We're
This is for
indiscriminate.
everyone.
The body,
Yeah.
from the
It's for
head to the
everyone.
feet, to the shoulders and the fingers.
Yeah.
Okay?
And even we don't even
Nah,
have
we
one.
out.
We got two.
Close
Close us up, Karen. Close us up. We'll bring it back.
We thank you all so much
Do
for
y'all-
joining us.
Let
on
us
this
know. Do y'all
evening.
want a part 2 of
If
this?
you would like a part 2 of this, please put it in the chat at this time. We love you all. We thank you all.
We got some
We
time.
want you all to continue showing up to see us, and we will continue to provide intentional living.
Intentional. We just trying to help you out here.
Oh,
We're trying to
God.
help you out here.
Ooh, I had
And-
2 more things to say, y'all, but I can't even say it.
But keep that on the note. So
Yes.
next show we gon' I don't know if they want us to hit it again.
All right,
But we
well,
gonna
y'all
hit
let
it
us
whether
know.
they say it or not.
Y'all let us
Y'all
know.
let us know.
Let us
Come
know.
on, y'all let us know. Hit us up on Facebook. You can email us, go to our page and let us know. We're gonna get ready to bring some guests on in these next few
baby.
shows. So guys, we appreciate you for being here. We thank you on tonight.
Y'all, I
And
see we
guess
got
what?
somebody that said a part 2.
We're going to part 2
All
then.
right, we're going to part
With
2.
that,
All
we'll
right.
see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.